Alrighty, here we go. They sent me all this shit to like set up, but I don't feel like doing it. I'm so orange because the screen is orange.
Please welcome to the stage the creator.
Wow, that's a lot of people at this Summer Games Fest. Usually it's like a smaller room. I love the like 8 people cheering for Jeff.
You ready to see some video games? We are so thrilled to be here with you, and this is a showcase of what's next for games live from the YouTube Theater here in LA. Now, if you're watching this show, first of all, welcome. I know everyone around the world is joining us for this special moment. And I know if you watch this show, you don't just play games, you deeply care about this art form and the health of this industry.
You deeply care
The
about
good
video
news is
games.
that we have a lot of amazing games to show you.
Has there been much
creators
copyrighted
around the
music?
world over the next
No,
2
none.
hours.
Really?
Copyright free.
I'm pretty sure the only reason that Silent Hill thing got copyrighted is because we were just sitting there for 15 minutes not saying anything. I think that's why that got copyrighted.
All of us. But there's also something else happening. Our industry is evolving and changing. And thanks to digital distribution, smaller teams and new creators are finding incredible success. Take a look at this list from Game Discover of the top 10 best-selling new games on Steam so far this year. 2 of them are considered, big company games, but the other 8 come from indie, mid-sized teams, or solo developers. I look at this list, it's pretty cool, right? And I get inspired that new ideas, new teams, and smaller creators can and will break through. It's a reminder to big companies that they have to treat their developers right, because today
Wow.
there are many
Jeff's
paths
fucking
to
saying the real shit, like
success.
AAA developers
That's
suck.
what makes
There's a
this
reason all the indie
industry
developers are making all the money.
So great. And you'll see that reflected in the show today, because over the next 2 hours, we'll have big franchises on stage like Star Wars, Batman, and Harry Potter, but also smaller titles, including a few games made by single individuals and first-time creators that we invited to be part of this show because we think this platform is important as a way to show you new things that you might not even know about. So when you see a game that piques your interest, please wishlist it, or even better, send it to a friend and get them excited. That's how we together can grow the gaming community. And we are
Why are you so
gonna do that
excited right
today
now, Jeff?
over the
You're like
next 2
more
hours
excited for
with
this
a
than you
lot
are
of
for
games to
fucking
show
the
you,
Game Awards.
Plus Day of the Devs directly after with even more indie titles. So should we get to the games? All right, it all begins right now. Here's our first announcement.
I kind of need you to bring it down a notch.
This is a hot dog guy auditioning for the lead and unannounced action game.
We see you as more of a sidekick.
Oh, sure, I get that a lot, but check out my range. Okay. Rage! Empathy. Oh, hilarity! This guy! Strength! What game is
Wait,
this?
what? Wait, what? Is this Lego?
Hey, neat costume.
What?
I gotta get me one of those. Ooh, sandwich. Sorry, gotta go.
Who is that?
That hot dog guy.
This
There's
isn't.
no more room in hell.
This isn't for Fortnite, right? No.
Thunderjaw went mad and is tearing through the valley.
Don't worry, I'll bring it down. This is gonna be fun. Yeah.
This is just straight up Lego Horizon.
Fire attack.
A lonely hero. Hunting machines all by herself.
Hello. I have friends, you know.
Let's do this!
Right. A friendly hero. Hunting with her pals.
That's cool.
Hey.
I thought they were making a Lego or not Lego, Horizon like multiplayer game.
All the shiny things.
Woo, buddy.
And making a home.
I mean, this looks fun.
Aloy, the Thunderjaw's back.
Oh, right, the Thunderjaw.
Just like a straight up normal Lego game.
Down you go. Woo. Better get a snack.
Ooh, you want mustard on that?
Ah! Lego Horizon Adventures. Why is it on Switch? What? You can't play Horizon on Switch. Why is it on Switch? I'm very confused by that.
There you go. Wasn't that fun? That was Lego Horizon Adventures coming out later this year for PlayStation, but also day one on PC and Nintendo Switch. It's a playful, lighthearted story inspired by the world of Horizon, designed with two-player action in mind, supporting couch and online co-op. All right, now we're going to completely shift the tone to the next game from Torn Banner Studios, the developers behind Chivalry 2. For their next project, they are proud to announce No More Room in Hell 2, the sequel to the 2011
No More Room in Hell?
mod. 8 players
Who?
start separate in the dark, and it's up to you to
I didn't even
find
remember
your
the first
friends
one.
and survive with
I've
purpose.
heard the name, but I don't know what it
Is
is.
the first look.
So what is it, like a Slender game? That guy looks like Michael Rooker. Permadeath. 8-player co-op. That's a lot of players for a permadeath game. That looks cool. I might play that.
Coming this Halloween. Looks really, really intense. All right, to introduce our next game, please join me in welcoming someone who I've known for over a decade. She's been a huge fan of some of our reveals, like Street
I've got
Fighter
the current
6 a few
Games
years ago, and of
Fest
course, Final Fantasy
on one
VII
screen,
Rebirth.
And then
where
you're
you're
linked
at
up
on the
with
other.
me.
This year,
This
she's
man's
really
living in every
thrilled
timeline.
to have her with us. Please welcome Curious Joy.
You're a Nexus event.
Thank you, Jeff. Hi, everyone. I am so excited to be here at Summer Game Fest. I'm here with you today to share some even more super fun trailers. So let's get straight to another world premiere. This is a highly anticipated game from a beloved franchise. Let's take a look.
A highly
Witches and wizards. We all dream of
anticipated game.
soaring through the sky like our
Oh, is
favorite
this
heroes.
Harry Potter, eh?
We've all wondered.
Quidditch!
do
A
I
bit of
have
Quidditch, isn't it?
to be the next Quidditch star?
Hey, this is that game that they just wanted in the Hogwarts Legacy game, but they refused to add.
To keep your composure in the face of adversity. To chase your dreams at any price. To seek glory for your team. No challenge.
If this is a multiplayer game, wouldn't it just be the meta to just to get the snitch every
So
time?
ask yourself, do you have what it takes? Do you have the heart?
Hey, it's Crumb! Magic is in the air. Harry Potter Quidditch Champions. Your next chapter takes flight September 3rd. On every... Why are none of these games coming to Xbox, by the way?
Harry Potter Quidditch Champions launching
So far, none of
worldwide
these
on
games are on
September
Xbox.
3rd for consoles and PC. Now we move from the Potterverse to a brand new world. It hails from a single developer, Gavin Eisenbeis, up in Seattle, who has been making games all by himself for a decade. His last title, Choo Choo Charles, was a fan
Oh.
favorite, and he showed me this next game a few months ago.
The Choo Choo
and I
Charles
really
guy.
wanted to debut it here. Get ready to backstab, race, or cooperate with up to 20 of your friends in Cuff Bust.
Cuff bust? What the? Yo, why are they picking up the soap? Is this like insanely fast Lethal Company?
It's my sleep paralysis demon.
Jailians forever. I wonder if this is actually the game, because it seems so fast. I guess it has to be, because I doubt he would make like a fake trailer.
That's how the screwdriver works.
Yeah, you just hit it. They're just smoking doobies on the beach? Cuff bust.
Maybe,
That's a
I
fun
don't
one.
know, to be
That's all
determined.
made by one person. Congratulations, Gavin.
That looks
So glad
great.
to have that on stage. All right, next one of this year's most anticipated games is Star Wars Outlaws, coming
Yes.
out on August 30th from Ubisoft.
I can't wait to
and
get Ubisoft
Lucasfilm
Plus
Games,
to
the
play
first
it.
open world Star Wars game where you live the life of a scoundrel. On Monday at 12 p.m. Pacific, you'll get to see a full gameplay showcase during Ubisoft's Forward event, streaming as part of the continuing Summer Game Fest events. But right now, we've got an exclusive new glimpse at the game, just a small taste of what's to come.
I like how this game has the full flying of your ship and Starfield didn't.
Let's raise the stakes, shall we?
That Lando?
We should get moving.
Looks great. It's probably gonna run horrible though. That's my assumption about that.
Think I spotted
30
Lando
frames
there.
cinematic.
So great.
Oh yeah, I
Well,
did see
listen,
Lando. I was right.
Everything we've shown you so far, I think, is going to be, coming out, this year. Cuff Bust, I'm not quite sure, but it's so cool that there's stuff that we're going to get to play in the next few months here. All right, well, moving back to smaller teams, a few weeks ago, I had a chance to play through this next game, and I have to say, it is really spectacular. Neva comes from Nomada Studio, the creators of the Game Award-winning game Grease. It chronicles the story of Alba, a woman bound to a curious wolf cub. Here's your first ever look at the gameplay.
Well, up to the point before this game, I could see myself playing all those games, which is more than like most of these events. Like, what am I gonna play from that PlayStation State of Play? Just Rivals, because it's a free shooter? And it's not even a PlayStation game? This looks like a Max game. He's gonna play this game.
Trust me, that game is such a true work of art, especially when we get into some of the combat. It is tons of fun to play. And there's much more coming later today in the Devolver Direct, which will air directly after the Day of the Devs on this same stream. So we've got lots more for you. All right, next, it's time for our next game announcement.
Our next game announcement.
Study the past.
The King of Egypt.
You would define the future.
All are architects of fate, working in these walls of time.
Let us all for death prepare.
Is this a Mummy game? Because that's the... Is that not the dude from the Mummy talking?
Let me not then die ingloriously and without a struggle.
No, they're showing Chinese stuff, so I guess
First
not.
do some great thing that shall be told among men hereafter.
Each of us shall endure this world's life until the end.
Probably some Civilization game.
Your names shall not be lost.
So it shall be.
So it shall be.
Yep. Civilization 7.
Remake. Rebirth. Hello, everyone at Summer Game Fest. On behalf of
Wait, Sid Meier's alive? What? I thought...
And his eyes will penetrate your soul.
Yeah, he is looking right into me.
I'm in awe of the amazing team that has brought us to this moment.
I thought Sid Meier was like died in like the 90s.
Incredible fans around the world for your overwhelming support of this franchise
The fuck?
for over 30 years. We can't wait to share more, and we hope you'll join us later this summer for the full reveal of Civilization 7. In the meantime, stay civilized.
You just hit me with a catchphrase, Sid?
Game is a science.
Is this Wukong? I assume. Monkey Man. Yes. What? He keeps stabbing his ear? The game we all thought was fake is finally here. The best VR game ever made, they say. I'm pretty sure that's Saints and Sinners. Or Alex.
Perhaps humans were fated to build the monoliths.
reaching.
Oh yeah, I'm kind of tempted to get a
with gift.
PSVR 2 now that you can use your PC with it.
But mankind was given more than it wished for. Not progress, but chaos. Every new height brings a terrible fall. And yet hope still glimmers, even in the depths of
Oh, this
the
is
unknown,
Once Human?
like
Yeah.
mayflies.
Or Almost Human, whatever the hell it's called. Survival MMO.
The smallest creatures show the greatest resilience. Wherever we remain standing, we stand
Once Human, yeah.
together.
Oh, this is a copyrighted song. What are you saying to me? Starfield. Play it on your TV. Surely that'll run good.
Only these past 2 days. Then there is much to learn. The numbers are endless.
I'm sure this is gonna be an amazing game, but I don't think it's worth just buying it. I'd rather just wait for it to be on something. Probably come to Game Pass at some point.
All right, welcome back to Summer Game Fest. We've got some amazing developer guests joining us throughout the show, and I'm very excited to introduce our first guests. They are legendary creators who are working on a brand new fantasy RPG, Metaphor, slated to launch this October. Please welcome the director and art designer of Persona 3, 4, and 5, Katsura Hashino.
What?
Shigenori Shojiba.
Bringing in the boys. Huh.
ありがとうございます。アトラスの橋野です。今日は副島さんと一緒にこのステージに立ててとても光栄に思ってます。
Thank you, everybody. It is a pleasure to be here. My name is Hashino, and I am the director of Metaphor. It is a pleasure to be here with Mr. Soejima.
このゲームはね、アーキタイプという他の
Why does this businessman-ass businessman translator look like an assassin?
変身して明日の未来のために戦うというとても熱い RPG です。
This game is an RPG in which the party members transform into their jobs, which we call archetypes. These archetypes allow you to fight against your enemies.
アーキタイプは誰もが持つ不安と向き合うことによって覚醒する力です。すべてのアートワークは力強さとオリジナリティを意識して描いています。その総数は40種類以上にも及び、経験を積ませると一部のアーキタイプは進化することもできます。
Archetypes are the embodiment of power born from the will to face your fears and anxieties. We gave it our all to instill each and every archetype with a feeling of strength and uniqueness in each of their designs.
I can't wait for this game to not sell at all because it doesn't say Persona on it.
These archetypes can gain experience and even evolve. Some of them can evolve into stronger versions.
メタファーはアトラスの RPG、我々が作ってきた RPG のノウハウをすべて結集させて作っています。とても大きなボリュームのゲームです。今日はこのアーキタイプをテーマにした最新のトレーラーをお持ちしました。ぜひご覧になってください。ありがとうございました。
So we are pouring all of our acquired expertise into this game to make it as exciting as possible. In fact, we've even brought our latest trailer today, which is centered around the topic of these archetypes. Thank you very much, and we hope you enjoy it.
It is said that we all have inherited heroic virtues deep
Is it open world?
The reality is, we oppress. We fight.
The reality is it's not going to sell like Persona because it's not Persona.
A great evil wasteland. You have found a way to wield true magic. Many more protectors and
Have you
followers
considered
will
just
gather to your
making
side.
anime shows?
Remind people that the same powers lie dormant within them.
On God!
You must acquire more archetypes and bring them together.
How's this? Gower! No holding back!
It's funny it's in English.
Now you've acquired a most interesting power, an archetype whose existence was only theoretical. You wield power now.
You have two different color eyes because you're a Japanese protagonist. Awaken!
Such an honor to have Hishinone Shojima with us on stage. Thank you guys, and for that deep look at the archetypes, such stunning visual designs. Now we're going to jump into the Arkhamverse. Batman Arkham Shadow is a MetaQuest 3 exclusive VR game coming later this year. As Batman, you face a new threat. The mysterious
Isn't there another Batman VR game? Didn't that come out?
Here's your first look at the story trailer for Batman Arkham Shadow.
The expanded Path to Shoreline extract.
There's a new darkness overtaking Gotham, driving the city.
Yeah, I think it was like that.
The only light left
They expanded all the extracts.
is from the fire in the streets, casting shadows of rats on everything that was once good. Fear is their weapon, but they're not the only ones who can use it.
What is this remix of this song?
The Rat King will stop at nothing to destroy my city.
Not the Rat King.
How far will I go to destroy him?
I am looking forward to heading back to the Arkhamverse. Now, it is time to update fans on a legendary fighting game franchise. And that includes me. Because I have been a fan of this series ever since one of its first iteration and have been playing each one ever since. So, let's
If it's the new Garou game, that makes no sense. Because there's only 2 games. Okay, it's Street Fighter. I was like, that makes no sense if they're talking about Garou, because there's only been one other game. Wait, they're adding Terry? That's cool. And Mai, whatever her name is. Mai. What? And her? I don't remember her name, but she's in Street Fighter 3. Elena. That's sick. I bet Max is losing his mind. Oh no, the Shadow Lu power. Oh, Bison's coming back to life. Did he say John Cena? That sounded like what he said. M. Bison without his hat. The Scots rebelled. Tears of Metal. That's a metal name. Is this we have what's it called? Fucking Dynasty Warriors at home? Co-op. You're saying words I like.
Let me take our lives. We don't ever take our freedom.
Dragon Ball Z.
I guess we'll see. This will be when the true battle begins.
But is it good? Because it hasn't been a good one since back in the day. I guess Sparking Blast was alright.
Well, the way you slice it, there's only one way to save her. Goodbye, my friends. No matter what it takes, I need to rescue Gohan. Goku, wait! What? Never forgive you for this! Now you will suffer.
I think I remember Sean Schimmel said he did like 30,000 lines for this game. Sparking Zero. Oh, that's cool. You get the characters early. It's not, you can only get those if you pre-order. That's good.
Now we step into the world of Delta Force Hawk Ops, a free-to-play tactical shooter available to play on all platforms. Here's a look at their multiplayer FPS extraction mode.
Team, rally up. We've got a new mission. Operation Lightning Strike. The situation at Zero Dam is now very serious, with conflicts escalating between Havoc Corps and Alsara Guard. It's time to take action. Objective.
We heard you guys like Escape from Tarkov, so now we all gotta make Escape from Tarkov.
Southeast region. We need to utilize terrain for stealth insertion. Execute swiftly and silently.
We're in position.
Looks like someone beat us to it. We need to pick up the pace.
Clean the balcony. On your mark. Falcon's coming. Go, go, go! Clear the area.
Is this PvPvE or is it just like a co-op extraction shooter? Because none of these are players yet. They're all AI. Oh, that was a player, so this is PvP.
All clear. Prepare for decoding. That's all for mission briefing. The drill is over. Operation commences. Good luck.
Yeah, that wasn't enough for me to be able to make a...
But that is not all. The game's premium campaign mode, Black Hawk Down, is a reimagining of the original game that is also fully licensed to recreate moments from the award-winning Ridley Scott movie. Here is your world premiere first look at that gameplay.
Yeah, it's weird that the campaign takes place in the 90s, but the game takes place in like 2050.
All units prepared for landing. 2 teams, 1 push. Clear. Secure and capture a team in your cabinet. Over. Get down! Get down! Enemy attack! Air strike!
Oh, the frame rate does not look good.
That explosion.
And now, I have an update for you on Fatal Fury: City of the Wolves.
Oh, there we go.
For real this time.
Yeah, that's what we thought. That's what I thought you were talking about. He grew up and got shittier hair. Literally the same minigame from Ghost of Tsushima. Yeah, that looks like that's running great. Remember that part?
I don't remember jumping off anything.
Just like halfway through the game. You know, 10 hours in. Brawlhalla. Hit him with a flash step. Water balloon. I remember Max played this. That's a horrible name. I mean, there's been some good games at this, so yeah, I would say we're winning. Better games than most of these events.
Back here at Summer Game Fest, and that was a look at Mecha Break with its immersive aerial and ground combat with lightning-fast maneuvers. Next, Jason Blum and his Blumhouse banner have become synonymous with incredible horror films over the years, like Get Out, Megan, and last year's Five Nights at Freddy's. Well, now Blumhouse is entering the video game world in a big way.
Yeah, like the PlayStation event last week was horrible, and this like 90% of the games, I'm like, oh, I might play that.
Dark times await us.
Oh,
Will take shape.
you show me a gun in first person, I'm interested. Oh, they have multiple games.
I cannot sleep. I cannot sleep. I must not sleep.
Sleep awake.
I am terrified to sleep. And I am scared to death to stay awake.
Don't worry, Viv. If any ghosts actually show up, I'll protect you.
Amy?
I'll save you, no matter what. Just go home, Viv.
Amy!
The local police department asked me to help with a case.
He's that guy from Heavy Rain with his fancy space glasses.
Dark times await us.
So these all different games, or is this like a bundle of games? That was cool looking. Yeah, okay, so they are separate games.
Please welcome Jason Blum, CEO and founder of Blumhouse, and Luis Blaine, creative lead at Blumhouse Games. Hey guys, so we got ourselves a full slate there. That's incredible. So Jason, tell us a bit about why did you want to get into games like this? What are we doing?
Well, we've been very, very busy.
Every game is an asset
Thank
flip
you for
now.
having us. Thank you guys all. Great to hear the fans out there. You'll all be very happy to know we're working at this very minute on the sequel of Five Nights at Freddy's. It's coming. Don't worry. Anyway, horror is, to my great relief, getting more and more popular. Our movies are working. It's working on streaming. It's working in live events. And we wanted to try and take our approach to movies and apply it to games. And that's what you see here. We're going to do independent games. We're going to look for creators and give them a platform and encourage these creators to be weird and subversive and find the most effed up, scariest things they can and put them into really cool games.
Well,
Why did he turn into a supervillain right there?
Cool Luis, tell us a bit about, we saw a bunch of games there. What can you tell us about kind of the
Disgusting.
overall lineup of games?
Well, as you just saw from our slate, our horror games are a lot like Blumhouse movies. They come in many different flavors of fear, which means there's a horror game for everyone. So maybe you're a fan of nostalgic 90s experiences with a bit of a twist, intense first-person shooters, or maybe, Jeff, you just want some bonus murder in your otherwise very cozy farming sim. I think, we as horror fans, we know that there are so many different subgenres to explore, and our independent development partners, they feel the same.
Why is Jeff standing on this, like...
We've got psychological nightmares, we have supernatural...
Is that his
scares,
shoes that have that? What is that?
And our team has worked really hard to work with global, creative, talented partners. And that means for us that we really want to as we're working in indie projects, which means that we can take risks. We can be flexible, and really we can push the limits of what's possible in scary storytelling, and we're so excited.
Yeah, no, it looks awesome, all the stuff you have there. And I know, we'll get into when games are coming out, but some of these are coming soon, Jason, right? We got a good slate.
Well, yeah, we're on PC and console, and yeah, we wanted to start with not just one, but we wanted to start with a few games. So you want to tell us about those?
Yeah, so Fear the Spotlight is our first release coming later this year, and it really hits our mission statement. It's an amazing 90s horror experience. It's got great characters, a compelling narrative. It's also super creepy, and I think people will be big fans of it, even if you're not normally into horror. And quickly, actually, Fear the Spotlight is getting its first trailer as part of the Day of the Dev showcase, so stay tuned after the show.
Directly after. Awesome. Well, I know this is just the start, so we'll probably be seeing you in future years with more from Blumhouse Games. But guys, what do you think of the slate? Pretty amazing, right? What these guys are pulling on. Jason, Luis, thanks so much for being here on Summer Game.
Thank you, guys.
All right. And now here's the world premiere of a brand new Power Rangers game with a retro feel.
What? I forget that Hasbro owns Power Rangers. Oh wait, I think I saw a clip of this on Twitter, and I didn't even realize it was a game. This is literally just the Ninja Turtles games. Power Rangers. That's even the same dive kick from the Ninja Turtle games. Yeah, this looks great. Don't mind the fact that that's also the beep from Kim Possible. Bambi, no. Why is the deer making puppy noises?
That's a big pig.
That's a big pig. Deer and Boy. They literally couldn't think of a name, huh?
What a beautiful game, Deer and Boy, which comes from first-time developer Jason Houdet in Paris, who started that project alone in 2020 during the pandemic and now has a team of 8 helping him realize his vision with financial aid from the French government. And games like that are why we do this show, giving first-time developers a chance to show you what they're working on. All right, next, after a long wait, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is arriving later this year. This is a first...
Don't woo. Nobody cares.
Four Horse Studios. Here is
nobody was like, that's my favorite game.
The best laid plans of men don't always come to fruition. Man proposes.
It's just Skyrim, but no magic.
And then boot Boots you right in the bowls.
These two young fellas, I need to find them. One's a smart-ass Smith, and the other's a blue-blooded fledgling.
You behave like a spoilt brat. How dare you speak?
Gentlemen, praise be to our Lord Jesus Christ.
Our Father, there are many sinners in this world. But in the end, we all face your judgment for what we should have done, but lacked the courage to do.
The last time I ran away, I lost everything. I'm never gonna run from that fucker again.
Kiss our asses!
God, is this retribution for my sins?
To the task!
Hopefully the combat's better.
Come on!
And 60 FPS.
I'm sure you can put it on low, everything get 60.
To the fucking task.
That sure will be
Next,
on
we
Game
step into
Pass.
The dark mind of Silent Hill creator Keiichiro Toyama-san. Back in 2021, we announced his new game, Slitterhead, at the Game Awards, and now we're giving you a look at the gameplay from his independent, Tokyo-based studio.
This the one with the old guy? Oh no.
Seabass?
That does look like Seabass, huh? That's his same outfit from the first game. Is this Japanese Sinking City? That's the vibe I'm getting. It's legit the vibe. Oh, it's Murdered Soul Suspect. That's what it is.
The Parasite Eve.
Mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. So it's Murdered Soul Suspect, and then combined with what was that game he played? Tokyo, whatever.
Ghostwire Tokyo.
Ghostwire Tokyo, yeah. He's got a flesh minigun.
And all these people died.
It's on PS4, that's why it looks weird.
That's what I call a dramatic entrance. There's a reason why I'm called Killer Bean. It's because I'm good at what I do.
What?
Really? Good. I used to be an assassin for the Shadow Agency. An international organization powerful enough to shape the world. Until they lied to me and tried to kill me. Now, I'm gonna destroy them.
You're the gosh darn idiot who wants to take down the Shadow Agency! Well, it is sure nice to meet you. Before you die.
Is this the modern day Just Cause? Just takes having like a meme character for it to...
They made me who I am, and I will make them pay for it.
I mean, some of that looks like a fake
Glad you
game,
liked that
but...
one. That was Killer Bean, a third-person roguelike shooter made by another single developer, believe it or not, right here in Los Angeles, Jeff Liu, who previously worked as an animator on movies like The Matrix Reloaded. So fun. It's amazing what can happen in this industry. All right, to introduce their brand
I want to touch your
new game,
jacket,
please
Jeff. It
welcome
looks
from the
like I
Game
could
Makers,
write on
a
it.
small independent studio in Montpellier, France, Audrey Laprince and Emmerich Toa.
Hello, Jeff, everyone. I'm very happy to be here. When we created our studio, Emmerich and I, we promised each other to always come up with something new. So after Fury and Haven, we're here to introduce our new game, Cairn, a survival climber. When I was a
survival
teenager,
climber?
my dad prepared an expedition
Eh?
to Mount K2.
Is that like
but half
only
the
up?
team didn't come back. And I've always wondered, why do alpinists risk their lives in such extreme conditions?
Hey, it's a good sign. This is the first time I've looked at my phone
Cairn is a game about
in an
what it
hour.
takes to
That's kind
go
of crazy.
beyond your limits. You climb a mountain to reach a summit never reached before.
Mountain.
And the climbing gameplay is the challenge.
Climbs the mountain.
It's very intense and realistic. It's a face-off between you and the mountain. And what you're going to see in the trailer is not from cutscenes. It's the actual climbing gameplay. You can see more later today during Day of the Devs, but now let's have a look.
Is this the new Strand game? Yeah, this is the new Strand game. Why would you be doing push-ups after you just climbed all day? It looks cool. I'm not gonna play it.
I'm not meant to be here. I'm a fighter. I'm meant to be in the arena, in combat. But instead, I'm out here in the middle of the woods, running a tea shop. So, what does running a tea shop involve? Well, there's a lot of gardening, and I've had to get used to the pretty unique tea machine they've got here. None of these tasks are all that hard, they just take patience. And I'm not really the patient type. But I'm surviving.
Man, I can't wait to watch Sag play through this whole game.
Serve the tea to our customers. And once that's done, I'll usually check in with Borel, the guy who owns the shop, to see if my help is needed anywhere. And when all the chores are done, sometimes I'll just sit on a bench and do absolutely nothing. It's not fighting, but it's peaceful. And what's weird is that I actually feel good. I'm happy. I can stop running now. I can stop. I can stop. I can stop running. This is good for me. I need to enjoy this. I feel good. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy.
Then she killed them all.
The women and the children too. They're animals.
That was wonderful.
I slaughtered them like animals.
From Davey Redden, the creator of the Stanley Parable. I sense there's a twist coming, as you would expect from him in Ivy Road. Cannot wait to play that. All right, now here's a look at the story trailer for Unknown 9 Awakening, a narrative action-adventure game that tells the story of Haruna, a young woman born with the ability to venture into the fold, a dimension that overlaps our own.
Turn your thoughts inward and focus on your shade. Do you feel it?
I do.
Your progress is impressive lately, Haruna.
These are incredible.
They called themselves the Sahin. 9 among them were chosen and shielded from death.
The Unknown 9. Does this have
You
anything to do
could
with
not tell someone what game this is, and they would be like, "Is this the new Assassin's Creed?"
For eons at the mercy of the Nine. It's time we took control of our own destiny.
Why are you so interested in Vincent, anyhow?
He killed someone I loved.
Remember stepping. Find your target and bridge the gap.
You don't belong here.
You're wrong. This is exactly where I'm meant to be.
I don't know about this song, so I'm muting it. This looks cool though. Unknown 9 Awakening.
Vincent found something down there.
That looks cool. It's probably gonna bomb.
Wishlist today.
Why did I swear I've seen more trailers for these fucking Monster Hunter Stories games than like any other Capcom game ever. Oh, everything's on sale. What? How was I supposed to scan that QR code? It was so fast. Bloodborne 2.
Delusion taken form walks into my great hall. Feel honored to fight a legend. On guard! To your greatest final chapter.
Face off. you get shorter?
It's kind of cringe to show the DLC stuff before we've seen the
We're
gameplay.
back here live for more Summer Game Fest. The first Descendant.
The Bloodborne in Italian.
Next-gen looter shooter.
Literally.
Dynamic cooperative gameplay, including a grappling hook mechanic. It is finally set for release, and we're very happy here to debut the new trailer and the reveal of the release date.
Hey, this is that game that all the streamers played for one day, and they were like, I guess. I got invited to play this too, but I think something else was happening. Might have been like a Hunt Showdown update or something. And I was like, I ain't fucking playing that one. I could be playing this. I'm gonna mute this because it's a little sus. It's a third-person game, so I'm already kind of like, eh. Still playing music. That first Descendant. That's soon.
That looks awesome. The first Descendant will
That
be
looks like,
available
you see that
this
guy?
week
He was like,
in Steam. Wishlisted now and prepare for the release on July 2nd. And now, please welcome two developers whose hit indie game Among Us took the world by storm in a couple of game awards. From Inner Sloth, here are Victoria Tran and Forrest Willard.
What's up, gamers?
Can you believe they just let us be on this stage? Like, no chaperones. Like,
I know. Can we announce something totally fake? Do you
like-
think they'll let us do that?
Among Us 2? Among Us 3? 4? Oh, all right. Well, turns out we actually have something very real we wanted to present to you all today. There's been so many great indie games in recent years, but it's also been no secret that it's kind of a rough time in the industry. Some devs don't really get the chance they deserve, so we thought we could help out a little bit. That's why we're excited to announce our side project, Outer Sloth, an indie game fund we made that offers the kind of deals we would have wanted back in our less popular Among Us days.
This is our way of saying thank you to our crewmates, players, peers, by helping some games and devs have the funding and freedom needed to ship their games. And then we all get to play them, which was the real plan. I really want games. Outer Sloth is our passion project and dream for a better, more sustainable industry. We are really excited and incredibly
It's weird that it takes the Among Us people to be like, hey, people keep getting fired because their games fail.
And don't worry, Jeff, it has your favorite, a ton of world premieres. Enjoy!
Hi, I'm Ian from Shapeshot.
and you may already be playing our first game, Mars First Logistics.
We're Trinket Studios, creators of Battle Chef Brigade, and this is our card battler RPG.
I remember that Battle Chef Brigade game.
We are Studio NE%, and we're making the Marsfield Archives, a game about building and exploring connections.
Hi,
A Strand game, you would say.
We released a demo for one-button bosses, or boss rush game, with a single button to press and a ton of bosses to beat.
Hey, I'm Husband, game director at Huscrofts, and this is Rogue Eclipse, our epic spaceflight action roguelike, where you'll have to customize and master your starfighter, take on merciless armadas, and vanquish a fleet of colossal super destroyers.
And we do have one more game that's very early in development.
Hi, I'm Eka, creative director of Outer Loop Games, makers of Thirsty Suitors and Falcon Age. In our new game, explore the world in an upgradable mech and cook up tasty dishes
That looks
for
cute.
local communities. Fight off corpos, discover new Dosa recipes, and reunite with your strange loved ones for one last meal. Project Dosa is a game about life, death, love, and food for the soul.
Did it say killing crewmates helped make games? That's a crazy tagline.
Thanks, Victoria and Forrest. Those all look fantastic, and I cannot wait to play them. But all of those amazing indie games aren't the only thing coming out of Inner Sloth. Did you know that there's going to be an Among Us TV show? Sounds like you did. Yes, there's going to be an Among Us TV show. Check out this sneak peek.
CBS. Ugh. Are the characters gonna talk in this game, or is it just gonna be like Happy Tree Friends? Or in this game, in this show? Oh yeah, there you go, Patton Oswalt. So I guess they do.
Night, Deborah Wilson.
Was that what that did? Was she in there?
Yeah.
Up next,
We almost made
have
it.
Sonic X Shadow Generation.
We almost made it through a thing without Deborah Wilson.
A definitive greatest hit collection of 3D and 2D levels from Sonic and Shadow's history. Now it's time for a glimpse of Shadow's brand new powers and gameplay from a standalone campaign, as well as the official release date announcement.
Yeah, but there's no guns in this game, so it's not really Shadow. Wop, 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 wop.
I'll overcome every obstacle with this power.
There's so much shit coming out in October.
The Year of Shadow, right? A movie coming in December too. Exciting stuff. All right.
Well, wow, don't sound too excited, Jeff.
Survival game Dune Awakening from Funcom. There is one small decision that unleashed a chain of events which set the stage for the story the player will experience. Let's find out for the first time what that is.
The only peace I find is a future that never happened. One where I, Paul Atreides, was never born. It created me. But I see a narrow way. A path that might have been. What if my mother had obeyed her orders and given birth to a girl? Everything would change. Dr. Yue exposed before his betrayal. A world where my father lives. House Atreides surviving the Battle of Arrakeen. Sardaukar deployed to protect the spice melange. A war of assassins spreading across the planet. Fremen exterminated. No Muad'Dib. No Lisan al-Gaib. No Kwisatz Haderach. All of my visions lead to horror. Except for this one. This one leads to you.
Psych, it's just the frickin' what's it called game?
More
Why am I
Doom
blanking on?
coming at Gamescom ONL in August. Now it is time to see the announcement of another new game from a brand new development studio.
Too fast, Jeff. I'm trying to like make references here. See, once again, why not just make a cool anime? Song goes kind of crazy.
To tell us more about Battle Aces and show you the gameplay, here's David Kim from Uncapped Games.
Thanks, Jeff. So Battle Aces is the RTS game for everyone. It's for players that are brand
Oh, it's an
new to
RTS? I don't care anymore.
RTS veterans. We really want to bring the core fun of RTS to everybody, kind of like how games such as World of Warcraft did for MMOs or Hearthstone did for card games. So Battle Aces is an action-packed army versus army game that has a high emphasis on the strategy. We want to bring this type of very specific RTS fun to players in two major ways. First, we want to amplify both the in and out of game strategizing through unit decks. And what makes unit decks very cool is not only will players be able to define the exact way that they wish to play, but also players will be able to experience an endless possibility of strategies. Second, we want to eliminate the tedious clicks required to play an RTS as much as possible so that players playing this game are experiencing only the fun parts of playing an RTS game. So, if you want to learn more about Battle Aces, or if you want to sign up for our beta test that's coming up very soon, then please make sure to visit our website at playbattleaces.com. Thank you.
Thank you, David. That was
Still an
fantastic.
RTS.
All right. Our next premiere unveils the exciting new destination for a game that shadow dropped at the Game Awards.
It's just people trying to get that Command and Conquer money.
With its unparalleled destruction wrapped in the world's most deadly game show. Now, after dozens of updates in 2 seasons, we're unveiling where contestants will be going in the all-new season starting next week on June 13th. Sharpen your katanas and welcome to Season 3 of the finals.
This game's cool, but it feels really weird on controller on PC. Like, you can tell you're not supposed to be using a controller. Kyoto 1568. I want them to add a solo mode to this game because it is team-based, so you need 2 friends, which is unfortunate. I guess they're making money if they can be at Summer Games Fest.
The finals in Kyoto. All right. Please welcome multiple Game Awards winner and a dazzling Game Awards performer, if I do say so myself.
Is it Sam?
Lake
Yep.
Remedy.
Sam Lake, you hack! I'm here to say Alan Wake's getting a DLC.
I think that's enough. Thank you. Hi. You see, this is now the only way they let me come on stage to tell you something exciting news about Alan Wake 2. Many of you have been posting your Remedy game collection pictures on your shelves with Alan Wake 2 so far digital only, sadly missing. Well, we are excited to announce physical deluxe editions and physical collector's editions for Alan Wake 2 coming this fall. You can lock in your copy starting tomorrow. Next, we promised you some expansion content for Alan Wake 2, right? I'm thrilled to introduce you all to Night Springs. It contains 3 episodes with 3 familiar, fan-favorite, playable characters in mysterious, terrifying, and quirky what-if scenarios. It was a chance for us to really go out there.
So no real
as if
story
we already
expansion.
didn't. Night
Just
Springs will be
what
playable
if?
in less than 24 hours. Tomorrow. Thank you. Now, with this world premiere, I invite you to step into Night Springs.
Sam Lake, you hack!
Night Springs, a special place, a shifting space, existing in a countless number of parallel realities. Different every time we set upon the road that leads us there, and yet always familiar to us. In Night Springs.
I'm in danger. Please, my #1 fan. You're the only one who can save me.
And I will come back for you, my love.
Oh, it's Iceman!
Sean, I'm really happy.
This is gonna get strange.
What?
I was the only one who could save the writer and the very soul of
Huh?
literature.
I guess I should be muting this, but I don't. I kind of want to hear what they say. Try the coffee.
Well, I gotta. Wait, that's a real shotgun?
Who can ever truly know how deep the rabbit hole goes in Night Springs?
That looks cool.
Exclusive to the physical deluxe edition, it said.
Yeah, but it says it comes out tomorrow. Then that you can only pre-order the thing tomorrow. Nobody cares about New World.
Where primal forces clash over the island's deepest secrets. Where ancient mysteries awaken.
That's right. New World Eternum will launch on PS5, Xbox
Yeah,
Series
you
X,
can
and
upgrade for
PC on October
$20.
15th, and now you can play the game start to finish as a solo player or play co-op and use crossplay as well. If you're watching SGF on TikTok Live right now, you can comment HSR in the chat to claim a special in-game bundle for Honkai
In addition to the
Star Rail
new
of
story
Stellar
content, a
Jade
free
to
update on
TikTok
June
Game
8th will
Award.
add photo
And
mode.
Speaking of Honkai Star Rail, Hoyoverse's latest space fantasy RPG just
Standard edition owners can buy an upgrade to the
special
deluxe for
program a few
$20.
hours ago. But there's more. A sneak peek at the upcoming expedition featuring a beloved character who is clearly ready for the forthcoming journey with her brand new look.
Why do people choose to sleep?
Man, remember Honkai Star Rail?
I remember it every day. Oh, right, I gotta sign in.
You see, everything is possible.
Gotta get my free crystals.
I still have it on my phone.
The nightmarish past will disperse and fade away like bubbles in water, and the future that you don't want to face will never come.
So is this the new map?
Why do people choose to slumber? Because in the end, we will wake from our dreams.
I got to the part where I beat Billabog or whatever, and then it was like, oh, you need like 5 more levels to continue, so I just stopped playing.
And I can't farming, so I can go do all this.
This game's already out. You see, what they're not showing you is all the meta sweat lords that just pick the best gear and then run in a team of 3 people and kill you, and you can't do anything about it. That's what they're not showing you. The game unplayable as a solo. That's new. I thought you had to pay for that. Maybe they went free to play?
There you have it, the unforgiving fantasy FPS dungeon PvPvE adventure Dark and Darker is now live on both Steam and Epic Games Store today. So play it this weekend. All right. Lots of fans are joining us here in person at the YouTube Theater, and we thank you for that. And ahead of the show, 4 lucky fans were upgraded to our VIP section thanks to the Discover Orange Ticket upgrade. With Discover, you don't have to be a VIP to be treated like.
Isn't their next game the Zenless Zone Zero or whatever?
Upcoming Kunitsugami Path of the Goddess.
Is this that weird strategy game? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah, but Zenless Zone Zero is basically just Devil May Cry, except in little arenas. It's not really a like big game, I'd say. That game's gonna bomb. Ooh. Was this like Risk of Rain 3? Hyper Light Breaker. Isn't Hyper Light Drifter a game? Oh, I'm muting this even though I know it's that game, but I'm scared. Song with lyrics? Mute. Party animals. How's this not out? I feel like we've been seeing trailers for this game for fucking years. Oh, it is out?
We know you may have heard the stories about the fine people here at MCorp, so we wanted to take this time to dispel any of these completely unfounded rumors and allegations and reassure you that things here at MCorp and the city of San Vansterdam have never...
Oh, this is a skate trailer.
Things are going great here. We have absolutely nothing to hide from the citizens. Everybody here
Skate
at
4!
MCorp
Or I think it's just called
We
Skate.
think this town rules. Why would we hurt a town that rules? I can't stop thinking about how you're saying we're selling the city for scraps. That makes me sick. That makes my whole family sick to their stomachs. My wife hasn't been on the toilet for weeks because of what you're saying about what MCorp's doing to this town, all those lies. Everyone at MCorp is really good.
Stop crying, all right? This is business. Look around, pal. This is how businesses are run. Now, you should have known that when you were hired on, okay? Jack, tissues. Come on, pal. Ah! Come on, faster.
That's not about this. That's a father and son. That's actually a home issue. We love it here at MCorp, and we are not going anywhere. We'll be here a long time. Nobody panic.
How is this a skate trailer?
All right, welcome back to Summer Game Fest, and now let's head to Sam Vansterdam.
I feel like that was like some inside baseball, like some dudes that making skate were like, fuck you.
Oh, crap. Some really bad stuff's happening out there. They're gonna need a lot of help cleaning that up. That's bad.
Let's go. We're working on it. It's gonna be so fucking good. As long as they don't annihilate it with microtransactions, which I know they're gonna, because it's an EA game.
Very exciting that people will finally be able to play Skate on console in the near future. Our next world premiere is an indie sensation from Japan that is adorable.
Yeah, they've
friendly,
been
and has
saying
over
it's pre-alpha
25
for a
million
long
players
time. Like, I'm pretty sure the game's like ready to go, but they're trying to figure everything out before they say anything.
Buddy. It's Summer Game Fest. Now, here is the first major update announcement. A whole new island is coming.
Wait, you're adding a whole new island before you added PvP? What? Yo, look at that frog man! Xbox dedicated servers. Cool.
That was high on the Steam charts. Congrats to Palworld on the new update. Next,
That was a really weird thing to say, Jeff. That was high on the Steam charts.
Anar Gilfison from the Valorant dev team. Guys.
Thanks, Jeff. Hey, everyone. Since 2020, we have been fortunate to serve players in their pursuit of what we call the Valorant moment. The big plays and clutches you make while all eyes are on you.
Millions of players all over the world have earned their own Valorant moments on PC. And today,
Is it coming to console?
the stage is set to welcome a whole new group of players. Let's take a look.
This is gonna sell a lot if they're putting it on console. Watch it be like mobile. I assume this is probably a copywritten song, but I don't care if this gets muted. I don't really care about Valorant. Sounds like it's made for the game, but still. That's the chick I like. Is it crossplay?
That was Valorant's core tactical gameplay. Everything you just saw was captured on console and with a controller. Valorant is coming to PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S this year. Our limited beta starts June 14th, and you can sign up right now at beta.playvalorant.com.
We are so excited for your input to make sure that Valorant plays great on console. And we hope to see you soon in a limited beta. But before we go, here's the head of Valorant Studio, Anna Donlin.
Thanks, guys. Hey, everyone. One of my favorite things about Valorant has been seeing the community build the game and the sport right along with us. For the last 4 years, we have been on the most amazing journey, bringing Valorant to players all around the world, most recently to China, where I'm currently at Valorant Masters, one of our largest global tournaments and community celebrations. Seeing the community evolve as new players bring their passion and expression to Valorant has been the biggest joy of the ride so far. And now we are ready and so excited to welcome a whole new group of players onto new platforms. We hope you'll join us.
What is it,
and we can't wait
crossplay?
to see where you
Because if
take
it's
us
not
next.
crossplay, it's kind of screwed. I assume it's not gonna be. We're muting this one. So you gotta remember, this is the game where you can pay $50 for a single skin for your gun.
Valorant will not feature crossplay,
Yeah, I figured.
but a connected shared inventory.
Oh,
and
so you
cross
can.
progression between accounts.
Oh, that's kind of good. That's the least you could get. That sucks. But I know that people would just get shit on. This game's been out for 4 years. But does this mean I can finally play it on PC with controller? Because that's what I want. Yeah, but there's no crates in this game. That's just you pay $50 for that skin. And you can't trade skins in this like you can in CSGO. Which I don't know how is legal.
Exciting to have Riot on console with Valorant. Thanks to the team at Riot for sharing that with us here at SGF. Our next announcement is a big deal from our friends at DoorDash. 5 weeks of deals with Summer of Dash Pass. Sign up for Dash Pass now for $0 delivery fees and get 50% off your next DoorDash order. Now, here in the audience, we've got a guy who is normally co-streaming our shows, Yang Ya, who is also an amazing voice actor, who's been in countless games such as Like a Dragon and God of War Ragnarok. Well, next week, Yang is going to be voicing a character in a movie, Inside Out 2, where he plays a fictional video game character, Lance Slashblade. And we've got your exclusive first look. Check this out.
Welcome to your eternal fate.
Lance Slashblade? But he's a video game character. Why is he here?
Yeah, I always thought
So he's like Cloud combined with Auron.
I long to be a hero, but darkness haunts my past. I'm in 100%. We were all banished here, deemed unfit, worthless.
Don't you dare say that. You do not deserve to be thrown away.
1 second, Lance. Don't you remember his power move?
I'm coming for you, Riley! Oh, yeah? Watch this! Come on! No one is totally worthless.
But I am a warrior cursed with a feeble attack.
Then you must make your curse your gift.
Shield yourself, my friends, for I shall set you all free!
The #1 gaming monitor brand in the U.S., Samsung, just released new 2020.
The #1 gaming monitor brand in the U.S.
Scan the QR code now to get up to $300 Samsung credit when you purchase through June 17th, plus a chance to win $5,000 Samsung credit for U.S. residents.
Damn, fucking feuds breaking down the borders.
Look at all of you cooped up watching video game announcements. And yes, Chicken does look a lot like Ken Jeong. And today, Chicken is excited to share a new game that Chicken and Chicken's buddies are in called Squad Busters. You fight monsters, collect lots of shiny things, and Chicken has a big role. That's all that
I can't believe they still
And here
make
is our
like
big
Clash of Clans stuff.
I mean,
What's going on? Who are you?
Look at your phone. I'm the chicken.
We're here to make your life more fun.
I'm fine. I drink right out of the carton.
I don't think you know the definition of fun.
Come on, get up. I am butt naked.
Oh, that's actually Chris Hemsworth.
Get out of the f***ing bed, dude.
Get out of the bed.
Tell me about yourself. I think I'm an excellent candidate for the job because.
Your swordplay, tell me about your swordplay.
He is a bridge.
He's
that
one of the most equitable people I've ever met.
Great emotionally.
Also, I've pillaged a few villages. I'm not a lawyer. Okay, I'm just a lumberjack.
I think you're qualified to be an accountant. Which is why you'll have the job.
Why is Geralt of Rivia doing Thorcross cosplay?
Guys, maybe everything isn't a squad activity.
Just relax your bowels, your mind.
No, don't be singing this song. I was okay with a second of it.
You call this a squat?
Pathetic.
Imposter. Jinx. 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 No, you Jinx. You supposed to be a lumberjack?
Man, they spent a lot of money on this trailer. They're not even a trailer, it's a commercial.
I know Will Arnett stands in front of my door, staring at me while I sleep.
Not again. This is the longest commercial ever. It's been like 3 minutes.
All right, please join me in welcoming to the SGF stage Monster Hunter series producer, Mr. Ryozo Tujimoto. Ryozo-san!
Hi, thank you, Jay. 今日はですね、モンスターハンターワイルズの、最新の映像を持ってまいりました。
Is this the guy that's dad created Monster Hunter or whatever, and he worked on like Street Fighter, and then he moved to Monster Hunter, and then that's when it got good?
Thank you, Jeff. Hello, everyone. We've prepared a very special trailer today for Summer Game Fest. I want everyone to be on the lookout for a very mysterious large monster near the end of the trailer, as it's an important monster within the game.
はい、本作ではですね、没入感とアクション、こちらの融合を目指して
It was still shorter for the trailer for Concord.
モンスターハンターワイルズは2020
You see, but those are gonna be in the game, those CG trailers. That's why I was allowed.
シリーズ XS、そして PC で同時発売となります。また今回はですね、プラットフォームの垣根を越えて一緒に遊ぶことができますので、そちらも楽しんでいただけたらと思っています。
As you'll see, we're working to deliver a gaming experience that merges immersion and action. I hope players look forward to playing with their friends across different platforms when the game launches simultaneously in 2025 on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC.
はい、最後になりますが、8月に行われるゲームズコンのオープニングナイト
I think it's their first. I think Monster Hunter World eventually got crossplay, but I don't think it launched with crossplay.
ではですね、初のプレイヤブルのできるような形で出展も考えておりますので、そちらもぜひ楽しみにしていただけたらと思っています。
Lastly, there will be a new trailer for Monster Hunter Wilds at Opening Night Live at Gamescom in August. And our first public hands-on playable demo of Monster Hunter Wilds will also debut at Gamescom. Thank you.
Over there!
Watch out for the glop.
You got it. Be careful.
Flops have been known to kill a man.
If we can make it to the rocks, we may lose them.
It's funny how it's like this giant, like, rifled cannon, and it makes like a pistol noise.
As I feared, it picked up our scent.
I'll handle it. You find someplace safe.
Thank you.
I mean, this looks pretty great, but I'm not sure how it's gonna work with multiplayer. Since it's open world, you don't like go back to a hub to like start a mission anymore.
Don't worry, the hunter is here. Just watch. You will see what hunting is all about.
Thank you, Ryosa-san. We will see you at Gamescom in August. Now, during last year's PlayStation Showcase, the game Phantom Blade Zero from S-Game wowed us all with its blazing fast combat and stylish art. Well, I'm honored to share with you the brand new trailer for the game featuring all real gameplay. Here's our final game of the show, Phantom Blade Zero.
Real gameplay as opposed to the not real gameplay.
I mean, all things considered, this was a great showcase. Like, I'd give it like an 8 out of 10. Like, it didn't blow me away, but it wasn't like fucking, here's a shit game nobody cares about, here's a shit game nobody cares about.
Go up there.
It was all interesting.
Before it's too late.
Damn, that is fast. Holy. Tai Shaw. Sounds like a Star Wars name. Commander Cleave. Chad name.
Good job.
That looks so good. Full demo that media will be playing this weekend, so you'll hear much more about that. And that's going to do it for our Summer Game Fest live show. Thanks to Joy for joining us.
Thank you, Jeff. I had such an amazing time. Happy Summer Game Fest, everyone.
Thanks, Joy. And we have so much more, so stay tuned because Day of the Devs is coming up live right now on the stream, featuring an hour of indie game reveals, including the next game from Cappy, and that's followed by Devolver Direct. Now, keep checking SummerGameFest.com for other event streams this weekend, and we'll see you again live this August.
Oh, it's pretty good.
Germany.
Surprising. There was no like, oh my god, but it was all good.
Right now.
At least there was no foam stars, you know what I'm saying? Alright. Thanks for watching, everybody. Appreciate it. Let me know what you thought of the show and what games are you going to be playing. And we'll see you all in the next one. Racy Pieces.